Hello, it's Jay here again, and welcome to another tutorial. So in this lesson we're just going to work on finishing up some things. We're going to begin in the fight manager script, and what we need to happen is we need the countdown to actually stop once one of the players' health has been depleted. So we're going to begin by creating a new bool. You can put this anywhere, I'm just going to put it here. So let's type public static bool underscore fighter health depleted. Defines if one of the fighters has no health left. Again, in the void start, we'll just set that to false on startup. And we'll quickly just put that into the comments. And let's now have a look. We need to come to the void update. And we're going to come here above this line where we decrease the timer. And now we're going to put if fighter health depleted does not equal true. We'll come to the end, we'll open and close brackets, and then what we're going to do is we're going to cut and paste all of the code below that in the void update into that function. And I'll just get rid of the empty lines, and then we'll put this into the comments. And now let's have a look. We need to come to check round over. So in these if blocks here, return current player health and return opponent health, we need to put a line in here where we set the fighter health depleted to true. And again, we'll just put that into the comments. And we'll just paste it in for the opponent as well. Let's save that off. So I'm going to hit play, and I'm going to very quickly just run down the opponent's health. So I'll just use the special moves as it wears the opponent down very quickly. So and when I deliver the final hit, the countdown timer should stop, which it does at 72 seconds. let's stop that there. So that's fine. The timer now stops. And something else we're going to do is with the player can actually move after the timer has run down, and so can the opponent. So we need to stop that, and again this is going to be quite simple, similar to what we've already done. I'll put this here. Obviously we're going to begin by creating a private bool. Player 1 return time 0, and we'll quickly put this into the comments. Create bool to return if the round counter is at 0. And we're going to come to the void start. Let's just open that up. It can go anywhere. I'll just put it here for now. So player, the return time 0 equals, and obviously we're going to equal it to the fight manager dot underscore current fight timer ended. Let's close that off, and into the comments we'll just say we set the variable to equal, and let's use the actual naming convention. The current fight timer ended from the fight manager script. And let's now, we can collapse the void start again. Let's open up the void update. And now this is important where it goes. It can go anywhere from here at the very top to here. I'm going to put mine here. Do not put below here, as otherwise it may cause issues, so please just be aware of that fact. And in fact, let's actually come to the void start. There's no real reason why we should need to do this in here. Let's just copy that, cut that from the void start, and in fact we'll use it in the void update just before we have another if block. Let's copy this one for if the player 1 round 1 equals true. So let's just copy that in. And we'll just change it for our new player 1 return time 0. Let's paste that into the comments. We'll just tidy everything up and save that off. So I'll just get rid of this empty line from the void start. Yeah, I think that should all that's necessary. So let's just save that off. And let's just come to the fight manager. I'm just changing the fight timer to a lower value just for testing. And again, we'll test that out. So we've just got a counter of 9 seconds now. And let's just hit play. So at the moment, if the player's in another state, it will keep doing that state. But let's go back in. So we'll let count down again. And now if I press the joystick, hopefully you can hear that in the mic, it clicking. The player does not move, so let's just come back to that. Let's come back to the player one movement. So let's come to this line where we say if player one return time equals true. We're going to open and close brackets. And we're just going to actually put some more code in. So let's come and say if, and we'll open and close brackets. And what I want is a line here where we set the player one state to idle. You can copy this from anywhere. Let's come back to this if block. So let's paste that in. And we're going to change it to does not equal . And we're going to come to the end of the line. We're going to remove the semicolon, but I've added a close bracket. So I'll just change the comment slightly. Does not equal the play one idle state. Then we'll paste that in again so that we are switching to the idle state. And let's save that off. Of course, this would probably be better if we had this line within every function, but that's something we'll probably come back to once we can start actually condensing code, but that's going to be towards the end of the development. So let's come to the opponent AI. And in fact, we're just going to copy from the player one movement script now. So let's have a look. There's the bool we created. Let's just paste that in. So we'll paste that in here. Obviously we're going to change to opponent return time 0. Let's come to the void start in both scripts, and actually we'll come to the opponent AI, because I changed that, I moved it out the void start, there were no point in putting it twice, so let's just set it to 0 within the opponent AI. And I'll just put the normal comment in. So now that's in place, now we'll come to the void update. So let's just find our code within the void update. And we're going to copy this entire block we've created. And again, this is important where it goes, so let's just make sure it goes below the apply gravity. But before any of this, code. And we just need to change things out now, so now what's the, let's come down, AI state, that was it. And we'll just change things around. And then it's just a case of tidying up the comments and making the appropriate changes. That's correct, we don't need the close bracket. And this is about everything we're going to do in this lesson for now. So this is just me wanting to tidy up a few things before we move forward. So this is now finished, and in the next lesson we'll move on to something else. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I hope to see you next time, and as always, until then, bye for now.